Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. How are y'all doing today? Hi. Hey Marie. How are y'all doing? I'm afraid to squirt this bottle. I'm trying to get some white out, but it's like I haven't painted in a while, so it's like stuck. And I'm afraid to squirt it and it's gonna go everywhere. Oh my goodness, it's really stuck. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna end up making a mess. Here, let me grab a baby wipe. It's all gunked up on the top. Catching up on chores and laundry after being gone. Oh my goodness. My bags are still packed. I'm so tired. I was so tired when I got home, and yesterday I didn't do anything. I just relaxed. So today is the day. I got to get started with all of that, cleaning all that up. But first, I wanted to go live with you guys and just do some stuff, some work stuff. Still trying to get ready for my October show, so I'm going to be painting a little. I have a few more that I want to get done before then. But yeah, so okay, let's see if that helped. Now that I cleaned it up, yeah, it did. It was like dry on the top. I'm not exaggerating when I say I slept all day yesterday. I woke up to take the kids to school, then to pick them up. I was useless. I didn't sleep all day, but I did wake up pretty late, and I did take a nap. So that's pretty much all day though. But I was tired. I drove 9 hours that way and about 8 hours this way. That was exhausting. Hi, Mandy. How are you? I'm great. I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really good. Trying to get back to work. I had an amazing weekend, but you know, got to get back to work. Hello, Sharon. How are you? I added a little bit of water to this because my white paint usually comes out pretty thick. I don't know why. So I normally have my paint in a bottle, and then as I need it, I put it into this little container that you get like at Dollar Tree. I don't know if you can see it, but it's one of those little condiment containers. But on my white, I always have to add a little bit of white to it because it comes out kind of thick. So I hope I didn't thin it out way too much. I'm doing good. I saw all the pictures. I'm sad I couldn't make it, but we had a wonderful, relaxing vacation. Cool. That's okay, Mandy. I mean, it's hard to make it to everything, and I, you know, I would have loved to meet everyone, but I know it's hard. But we had an amazing time. We had a really good time. Hi, Kim. Okay, how are you? Thought I had missed you. Nope, I'm right here. It took me a little while to get started, but sometimes I don't tell anybody that I'm going live. I just randomly hop on, but I figured I would give y'all a little bit of a heads up today and kind of announce it. Yes, I'm still tired, Kim. I woke up feeling a lot better today, but I still didn't want to get out of bed. That drive though, it's bad. But it was totally worth it. 100% worth it. Frances is having hers in October, but I'm not sure I can make that one. Yeah, that's kind of coming up. I wish I could make every single one, but there's just no way. I'm being messy with this background. Yes, maybe we can meet next time for sure. I'm gonna try to make the next one for sure. On my priority list. I don't know the dates for Francis's, and I don't know the dates for the next Wallace retreat either. So I guess we'll just have to keep looking out. One day we will be boss babes and can afford them all. Yes, definitely. That's my goal for sure. The 22nd and 23rd of October? Where is that one going to be, Marie? Do you know? I think last time it was in Tennessee, right? But I don't know that she's changing it this year. Or this time. Not this year. I think it was this year already. Y'all, there's a fly that's going around here. And it's driving me insane. I'm going to change the... There we go. I had a fly in my shop yesterday. They're so annoying. Yeah, it's like it's not leaving me alone. And then when I look for it to like kill it, it goes away. So I couldn't find it earlier to like get rid of it. And here it is again. Once I get started, it's like right here next to me. It's like it knows when when I can't move to get it. How you doing, Deetra? Clarksville, Tennessee. Is that where it is? The Francis's retreat, right? He loved me. Yeah, the fly. He does love me. He doesn't love me enough to leave me alone, though. Look, there it is. I see it. I hear it. Oh, so annoying. And yes, I do kill flies. Don't get me for that. I'm good. Getting ready to take my son to the doctor. I think it's called Stitches and Stuff. Okay. Are her retreats kind of like Erica? Hi, Christy. How are you? Are hers kind of like Erica's, where you just kind of like it's all this kind of stuff, or there's different kind of crafts as well? Marie, you went last year or last time, right? I'm not sure what kind of stuff you make on those. My son called me at 11:30 last night, almost screaming in pain. He had a bad earache. He said this morning he's congested, but his ear pain is better. Oh man. Um, earaches are going around as well, and strep throat. So I've heard a lot of kids have strep throat and all that. Watching for the first time on my lunch break. Yay! Well, thank you so much for watching. Oh, he's 11 hours? Dang. Yeah, there's nothing really you can do. My nephew, who's also 18 years old, had an earache or ear infection or something not too long ago too. So it's not just in the babies anymore. Usually you just hear like the little ones having it, but now it's like even adults having earaches and stuff, and it's the worst pain ever, I think. Earaches, oh my goodness, so debilitating. There's really nothing you can do though, to make it better. One friend had a ceramic and one of those interchangeable 3-window ladder things. Oh, cool. Okay. I used to get a lot of earaches too when I was younger. Oh my gosh. That's why I know the pain, trust me. It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. Six years of allergy shots? Golly, what's that? kind of trying to soften that back up. I'm going to add some more, but probably should have done it in gray and not black. It's okay. Yeah, allergies are. I used to be that kid that had allergies and earaches, and I also had migraines as a kid. I'm always sick, or I feel like I'm always sick. I don't ever remember my sisters being as sick as I was, you know, because I felt like I always had something going on, you know, as far as um, allergies or something. Okay, Deidre, I'll be here. I'm always the sick one out of the three of us. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I was always that kid that was always sick all the time. So everyone that was at the retreat just slept all day yesterday, huh? It's crazy how exhausting it is, but it was so fun. We had we had the best time. I know I did. My son is like that. He's allergic to everything outside that grows. Spring and fall are rough for him. You know, I was so scared that, well, you know, Louisiana has all those pine trees and everything, and I'm always very allergic to everything. I was so scared that, you know, I was gonna be allergic to everything and get sick over there while I was over there, but thank goodness I didn't. 'Jerry and I met for lunch yesterday. We talked about the retreat. Of course, went to Hobby Lobby. How cool! Y'all live pretty close by, Mandy? $30 to 45 minutes from each other. How cool. I wish I had somebody close by, but I don't. I don't think I have anyone that's close by. Like within driving distance, you know? I'm not sure. My board has a little bit of an imperfection right here. But it's okay. We're going to roll with it. Wood is not perfect. Mandy, whatever she told you about me, I pled the fifth. Oh my gosh. I know, right? Mandy, I hope she told you good things about the retreat because we were kind of crazy. We were crazy. We had a lot of fun though. It was a blast. I don't regret it. Let's just put it that way. Oh my goodness. We try to meet for dinner at least once a month. It's been wonderful for me. I didn't get out much, but now I go places with her. That's so nice. She had nothing but great things to say about everyone. I was so in my element at the retreat. I can't stop thinking about y'all. Oh, that's good. Well, we were happy to meet I was happy to meet everyone. I was so happy to meet everyone like you, Christy, you know, that I hadn't really even heard about you. You know what I mean? And it's like that's cool because now we can make new relationships and get to know each other and stuff, and I was so happy. Meet new people and get out a little bit out of my little bubble. Miss Jerry is the sweetest, yes. We all need to cut loose sometimes, right? Yeah, we do. We do. It was just fun. Like we might have acted up a little. Not really, but I think we just were all so comfortable with each other, that we just we felt like we knew each other and we could just let our personality just come out, and I think it's great. We didn't hold back for sure. It's hard to believe, but I'm pretty quiet on social media, but a huge extrovert when I meet people in person. Yeah, I mean, I'm normally very shy around new people, but I felt like, I felt like I knew everybody personally already. Like, I didn't really care. I'm usually not the person to act out, you know what I mean? And to be loud and to be an extrovert. I'm usually pretty quiet and reserved, but I mean, I had a good time. I had a really good time. Everyone was amazing. And you felt like, you were amongst friends the whole time. So I had a really good time. I know this is kind of looking like a huge mess right now, but we kind of already know each other. It was just the same the first time meeting in person. Yeah, it's true. Like, I mean, we all get to know each other so well, just by following each other and, being in the same groups and, settings and stuff like that. But, you know, just being, it was just like you said, you know, just being, we were meeting in person, but we all really knew each other, so it wasn't very awkward or anything like that. Like we just kind of picked up where we left off. It was great. I enjoyed it. We were all each other's best friend that just met for the first time. Yes, that's true. That's so true. I love it. Oh, Christy, guess what? Look what I got. I got my little paint water cup. Let's see. My pretty paint water cup. Because Miss Christy had to go show off with her pretty paint water cup. And we all had to have one. I'm having a hard time with this because followers want to know more about my daily life. I'm usually pretty quiet about my personal life. Yeah, you found one. It's super cute. Yes, I did. And me and Erica bought one the other day at Walmart. Super, super cute. Miss Mandy, I know it's hard. You know, you don't have to share everything. I know it's hard to hold back sometimes, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's because I'm an open book, you know. Pretty much, y'all pretty much know about everything in my life, you know. I mean, but there are things that, you know, you have to hold back. You have to. And it's okay. It's okay to hold back. We don't have to share every single detail. No one's going to judge you for that. I'm adding a little bit of Key West to it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just wanted to add just a little bit of Key West to it. And now I'm going to be adding it to my outside as well. I'll probably have to do a few coats of this because this color is not very opaque.
I can help you find a place if you turn on location services.
No. She thought I was talking to her. Where did you find your sparkly water cup? So the watery sparkly cup. The water cup is from Walmart. Miss Christy had one, and we were all just kind of amazed by it. You know, she showed up with her pretty water cup and everything. So of course she told us all where to find one, and they're from Walmart. Christy, I hope you don't mind us giving away your secret, but it's from Walmart. It's from the you find it in the party supply aisle. It's called a confetti cup or something like that. I'm a person that gives away too much information, but if I can help someone with some of my struggles or something I've been through, it's worth it. Yeah, it is worth it. I do. I mean, of course, I hold back some of my life, but as far as like work related stuff, like I pretty much give it all away, I think, I mean, if someone asks me something, like I don't hold back. And I mean, there's always going to be that one thing, that you want to hold back for yourself, personal and stuff, but that doesn't mean you don't have to, give us your personality and stuff like that, and it's just you're allowed to. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, that when you're out here, you're allowed to hold back whatever you want. You can, you know, you can give us your personality without telling us every single detail about it. And I think it's okay. So I'm thinking about starting up a subscription. I don't know, some of you that were at the retreat might have heard about this, but um just right now nothing's for sure. I've kind of just been thinking about it and kind of playing around with the idea, but I'm thinking about starting an earring subscription. I make hand painted earrings, and so I am really, really considering it. And I don't know if any of you guys would be interested in something like that, but that's kind of all up in the air. If I do start it, it'll be probably in November or December. I still got to work out all of my um, details and everything, but I think it'll be fun. I get a lot of questions, all the time, and today I don't have any on, but normally, I wear a lot of my hand painted items, and so I always get a lot of questions about it. And I don't know why I had never thought about that, but I guess that's why retreats and things like this, where you get together with a group of other people that do the same thing, that's why they're good, because people give you ideas, and these ladies kind of brought that idea to my attention, and I was like, I don't know why I had never thought about it. So I'm really, really considering it. So I guess be on the lookout for that. I waited until I was home from vacation before I shared pictures, but then only shared them in my private group. I honestly forget to take pictures all the time. And what time I'm doing, eating, or thinking. Yeah. Um, I don't, I mean, I do share a lot of pictures, and a lot of the times, like, I'm very private as far as like my family and stuff like that. And I used to, I I don't know why, but like my private Facebook, usually only have like my family closer, people that are really close to me, just because I share a lot of my family stuff. Um, and for a while there, it was kind of getting out of hand. I mean, I understand that a lot of people, want to be in my life and stuff like that, but it's just it's hard to I don't know, for me to share stuff. So I had stopped sharing a lot, and it's just I don't know, like there's got to be a balance, I guess, and it's hard when you're like kind of in the public's eyes and everything. My live persona is a mild version of who I am. I kind of hold back a lot. I've always been the wallflower type and not wanting to put myself out there. Yeah, I think so too. I think I am too. I'm just like that too. Y'all met me in person, and that's, I mean, I'm usually like that, you know, and I'm usually pretty, not crazy, but, you know, I let myself go whenever I'm comfortable with the people, you know, but usually when I'm uh, around people, some people that I really don't know, or they're just kind of like, not that they're not important to me, but they're just, you know, people that I don't plan on being a part of or something, like or you know, people that are just kind of strangers to me, like I won't even really talk. And I don't know, that's just the way I've always been. I've always kind of been really kind of reserved. I think your earrings will do so well. It's something that appeals to a whole range of people, plus they're gorgeous. Thank you. Yes, Marie. Did you fly okay in your little broom? Oh, what a great idea. Who doesn't like hand painted earrings? Hi, Katie. Yes, I don't know why I had never thought about it. I mean, I've been doing that for a long time. And so it's just something that it hadn't occurred to me to do like a subscription, but that's kind of all up in the air right now. I'm going to work it out and see, you know, my price range and things like that. Like I got to work it out to where it's it's affordable, but also it's going to be profitable, and it's not going to overwhelm me, because I mean, door hangers are actually my number one, and you know, earrings are just kind of a small, very small version of that. So they're a little bit hard and a little bit complicated, you know, and of course people, you know, wear these things out in public. So of course I'm very, very picky with what, you know, what goes on them. So they take a little bit of time and planning and stuff. So I have to work it out, but I think it's gonna go great. I think that's a great idea. Been thinking about a door hanger of the month, but I'm waiting to get a little better at painting first. And so that was another one of my things that I want to do. I want to start doing a door hanger of the month, but only going to have a limited amount. So that one's not going to be a subscription. It's only going to be I'm going to pick one door hanger, and it's going to be kind of like the special for the month, if you want to say it that way. Like it's going to be a lot less expensive than what my normal door hangers go for, like on a normal day-to-day basis. But it's going to be I'm just going to pick one, and it's going to be random every month, and that one's going to be my door hanger of the month special, sort of. But there's only going to be so many of them that I'm going to make at that special price. So that's another thing that I have kind of going on at this moment. So I don't want to overwhelm myself with ideas and thoughts, but that's just something that I've been wanting to do for a little while, and I just hadn't figured out how I wanted to do it. I didn't know if I wanted to do a subscription or just, you know, do it sort of like this. And I think this is going to work out a little bit better, to where I only do a certain amount. Only because, you know, coming up is Christmas and all that stuff. And it's just, it's usually a really busy time of the year for me. So I don't want to get overwhelmed with something, another thing, you know. I would like to shoot for the recurring income, so that's why I'm considering the door hanger of the month. Yeah, I mean that it does that that's one of my goals as well. But right now, like I said, it's kind of a lot. So I think I'm going to start with something smaller, and we'll see. We'll see where that takes us. But yes, I do want that recurring income as well. So my problem is not, it's not really a problem, but it's just that I sell a lot of door hangers that are custom made. Most of my people, um for some reason, you know, even this door hanger that I'm making today, you know, they like it, they love it this way, but they always want to change something up, and I don't mind that. I always customize every, you know, I advertise that I customize, so you know they're gonna every nobody really wants to have something that everybody else has, so that's where it gets a little bit difficult sometimes, you know, because you know, I can't make stuff in bulk. I can't make five of the same thing, you know, because it's always I'm always going to have somebody that's going to want to change it up. Okay, Christy, thank you so much. Having a cap on how many you allow is a great idea. Like start at 10 or even just 5 and go from there. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of how what I have to do, because I, like I said, I do still want to keep, you know, where, you know, people still order custom, something custom. So I don't want to take that away from everyone. So that's why I kind of just want to do a few and call that my special for the month. So we'll see. I mean, that, like I said, that's still kind of in the works, and it's not going to be this coming month. It's already almost October, so there's no way that I can do it now. But just be on the lookout for all of that. I was doing the door hanger of the month kits, you know, where people paint their own and stuff like that. But you know, some people don't have the time, and I already know that. I knew that that one was going to be a little bit more difficult, you know, because not everyone's a DIYer, not everyone wants to paint their own. And that's kind of why I thought maybe a actual, you know, door hanger of the month would work better, because they'll get their painted version instead, and they don't have to do anything but just take it out of the box and go hang it up. So we'll see. That's just something that's been on my brain, and trying to get some ideas together and everything. So does anyone else have anything exciting going on right now? I can't be the only one doing stuff. Good luck with that. I hope it works out for you. Thank you. Thank you. I think it will. I really think it will. sorry if that fly is getting on you guys' nerves. Just, I don't know. It wasn't around. I tried to get rid of it before I came live, and it just hid from me. And I couldn't see it anymore. It was gone. And now it's just back. So hopefully it's not getting on anybody's nerves. Okay, I have 2 markets coming up. A 2-day and a 3-day, and I'm going to be super busy trying to get enough product made. Oh, good luck with that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, getting product made for those markets is super difficult. I mean, this is going to be my first one, that fall market that I'm doing. It's going to be my very first one, and I don't know what kind of stuff to take. It's like it's a little bit overwhelming, cuz you're going to have all kinds of people coming to that, and I mean, you really don't know what to take. So I'm kind of nervous about it, but I'm just trying to make stuff, make different stuff and just try not to overthink it. And hopefully I'll learn there what sells and what doesn't. Either way, I mean, I still have to keep my page like up to date, and I still have to make stuff anyway, for other people, so not just my market. So I don't mind making stuff, even if it doesn't sell in my market. I'll sell it eventually. So I'm really not worried about it. I just want to have something, that, like, a variety of things that, a lot of people are gonna like. So I can't do anything. I had surgery on my right arm in Shreveport last Wednesday, and I had a cast back on it Friday. Oh, I'm sorry, Sharon. Hello, Laura. How are you? Well, hopefully it won't be long before you can start doing stuff again. Yes, prayers for sure. It's a bummer, yes. Thank you. I'm still going to add a little bit more to this turquoise around it. I just want to kind of let it dry a little bit to make sure that I don't need another coat first. Not much fun. I get the cast this Friday. We're almost there, same time. Well, hopefully everything works out and you're able to get it removed, you know, on time and everything. Trying to decide what I want to do. So I do want to dry brush it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through and I'm going to add a little bit of darker turquoise to this. Not darker, but like just a little, like a shade. I don't know. It might not work out. Oh, I lost y'all. Turn y'all back on. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to work out. So the only thing I'm doing is kind of shading in a little bit of a darker color. I just added a little bit of Tuscan teal to it just to make a shade darker. And I kind of want to add it to the edges before I do my my dry brushing. And I'm not being careful or anything. I just wanted to give it a little bit of variation on the color. Not being careful with it at all. The camera's really not even picking it up very much, but I'll show y'all closer. It's only just making it just a little darker on some areas. I'm going in and blending it in. Just to give it a little bit more color. Thank you, Sharon. Gotta hop off now. Have a great evening, everybody. Okay, thank you, Katie. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so grateful for you guys. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little bit of a variation in the blue now and the turquoise. It's not, I didn't want it to be just one dimensional. I wanted it to have a little bit of a contrasting color, like something, not contrasting, but like a little bit of a variety of colors. You can see where there's a little bit of lines, a little bit of darker. I don't know. I just wanted it to be a little bit different. You're still working on your basement. Is that where your studio is going to be? Your paint studio? Thank you, Marie. Now I'm going to go back through and distress it a little as well. Paint studio pool hall. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right, Marie. I knew that. I don't know why I was thinking Katie's the one that said that. I guess I read it wrong. I remember that. Like, now that I see you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, I read it wrong. That's why. That's why I was asking. You know what? It's always it's a work in progress because I've had my craft room for almost 4 years now, and I feel like I'm done with it. But then next month, I feel like I need something else, so I rearrange it. I move it around a little bit, so it's never 100% at all, at all. So don't feel bad. I'm going back with my paintbrush and getting the edge a little darker. I always like to do my edges a little bit darker. I'm going to go back and kind of outline my inside circle or oval, but I'm not going to do like just a complete line. Like, I'm just kind of going to do a kind of a messy, kind of faded line, if that makes any sense. I'll show y'all once I'm done. Okay, Mandy. I'll be posting pictures when I get it finished. I'm not sure that I'm going to finish this one on my live. It's still going to have the word welcome on here. And then, of course, my sunflower in the middle. This flower could actually be a daisy or a sunflower or something. You know, whatever flower you want it to be. But I think the yellow is going to look beautiful with this turquoise. So I'm excited for it. But for sure, I'll be posting it. I'm headed to go sit in line to get the girl excited to see the final pic for this one. Okay, Marie. Tell everyone I said hi. Okay. There we go. Just a uh not a straight line or anything. It's just kind of messy, but I wanted to kind of make it to where it outlined this teal turquoise color. Let's do our flower next. That is why I didn't go over this the flower with the white, I mean with the black and all that, because I didn't want it to be able to show through so much. I went over it a little bit, but not too bad. But yellow is really hard to cover, so I didn't want too much going on behind it. Is there anyone else here that loves flowers like I do? I think flowers make everything prettier. Most of my door hangers are always going to have some sort of flower or greenery or something. I just enjoy them so much. Hello, Tammy. How are you? I'm good. I'm very good. Just recovering from my fun filled weekend that I've had. Yesterday, I was kind of not functional, but today I'm feeling much, much better and getting back to work finally. Yeah, it was super fun. We enjoyed our company so much. I think. Well, I know I did. I enjoyed everyone. getting to know everybody, and it was just fun. Fun to do something a little different than normal. But it's crazy, you know. I mean, how much, how tired I was yesterday. I was so tired. That drive just about killed me. But I'm good. I'm here. Back to work. Back at it. Someday I'll get brave enough to try it. To try the retreat? Is that what you mean? It was so much fun. It was worth it. It was way worth it. Um, we didn't really get much sleep. I shared a room with Erica and Marie, Roxana, and her daughter. So it was 5 of us in a room. And we stayed up every single night, just talking away. It was fun. I hadn't had girl time like that in a very, very long time. So it was really, really fun. I'm just going in and filling in all my petals. I like to add a little bit of the King's Gold. Is it King's Gold? No, it's Golden Sunset um, to it, but it just makes it a little bit darker in some spots. And then I go back in and add a little bit of the yellow, the light yellow, to kind of highlight it at the same time. Yeah, I was running on adrenaline. It was, I mean, so the night before I left here, I had work to do, and I was just getting things done and finishing up before I had to go. I had several orders that I had to ship out before leaving, because I was going to be gone for so many days, so I wasn't going to have that extra, the whole weekend or whatever to get them done and shipped and everything. And Etsy, you kind of have to ship on a certain, like, you're on a schedule basically. I mean, I guess everything is on a schedule, but I didn't want to be overdue on my shipping and everything. So I left. I had to get all that stuff finished and shipped, ready for shipping. And the next day, my husband went and dropped it off for me at the post office so that it wasn't late. I mean, that's just part of being a business owner and having responsibilities. So, anyway, I worked all day long and I got stuff done and um, got it ready and everything. So, I hadn't really packed for my trip. So then I ended up packing super late, and I had to pack some of the stuff from my craft room as well, because I had to take, I didn't have to take paint or anything, but, like my paint brushes, my paint pens, things like that, that I wanted to use. So that was another thing that I had to um, get done with my work so that I could clean up my brushes and take them, pack them up. Other than that, like, um, it was just, so I got done pretty late that night. And I went to bed and I woke up at 5 a.m. the next morning to drive. So that was fine. And I would have been okay with it. But about 20 minutes into my drive, there was an accident. And that delayed me about an hour and a half, or hour and 20 minutes at least. Stuck in traffic. Um, I I mean, I saw it was like an 18-wheeler um, and another vehicle, but I didn't see anything. By the time that I got to there, they had already taken people and everything. They were just getting the vehicles out of the way and stuff, but it just delayed me for an hour and 20 minutes. So I lost that time. So my trip was way longer than I hoped. Um, but then, when I got there, I just forgot about it. And, but then staying up late every single night with the girls, and um, we had an amazing time, but it was fun. Like it wasn't exhausting or anything, at the time it was fine, but on the drive back home, it was like, oh my goodness, I felt it. I felt it, but it was okay though. It was way worth it. I would do it all over again. Yeah, I did have fun. I did have a lot of fun. Hi, Carla. No, Laura, this is a paint studio design. I'm a part of Paint Studio, and this is one of our paint studio designs. Of course, y'all know I like to change my colors. So the turquoise on the Paint Studio design was brown, and I really liked it with the brown, but I wanted to give it my own little spin as well. I always like to do that. Thank you, Tammy. I had these all drawn out with a Sharpie, but with the white that I painted over it and stuff, it covered it up. So I'm kind of just freehanding it. Thank you, Laura. I still have to add my middle. There we go. This is the wrong brush I'm using, but I like to use the round brush because you'll see at the end. I always like to do to kind of make I don't know, make it uneven on the edges, and I like to use this brush for some reason. It doesn't have to be, but I always do. But I'm gonna use a little bit of lighter brown as well in there to highlight just a little bit. And this is just Pebble Deco Art paint. I like to blend it in. Just to kind of give it a little bit of a highlight. Okay, now see how on my edge I like to make it uneven. I like to go back in with my brown and kind of make it to where it's not just an even edge. I always do this to all my sunflowers. I don't like it to be just a regular circle. I like to give it just a little bit of character on the edges. See that? That's just what I like to do. Totally unnecessary, but I like it. Alright, so the only thing really left to do, well, actually, there's a few other things I need to do. Just add some little details. Yeah, it's the details, right? Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this Key West color and I'm going to go in and highlight just a little tiny bit on my sunflower. Just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I will show you guys up close later. And it's just going to be a few spots where I'm going to have this. I'll show you in a minute. I think that makes it so pretty. Makes it pop. And plus it brings in the color from the outside. It just helps tie it all in. Tie it all in. Not too much, just a little bit. also going to be adding a little bit of Harvest Orange to it for the same reason. But with this one, I'm not going to go as heavy. I'm just going to add just a little tiny bit on some areas. And that's just going to be a little pop of color extra. And that's it. Now I'm going back in with my brown and actually kind of defining my petals just a little bit on the outside so that they don't blend in together. There we go. All that did was just kind of make my petals pop just a little bit. There we go. There's that. Now the only thing left to do is write the word welcome. And I went over my welcome, so I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to do that freehand or not. I'm kind of debating on it, but I really don't want to mess it up. I don't like my handwriting, guys, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my template back down. I'm going to dry it real quick first. Put my template back down and write the word welcome. I hope it's dry. Here's my template. hope I get it right. I normally don't like to put my template back down because it's a little bit hard to get it lined up sometimes, but this is an oval, so it should be okay. But I just don't trust myself to make it look as well as it should. So we're gonna trace it back. Sometimes I will attempt it to do it free-handed, but I'm not great at it. I don't really like my handwriting at all. So this is how I do it most of the time. Or I'll make my own, like I'll print out a paper with whatever words I want to write. Just because I don't trust myself. It's hard to hand letter. Not just anybody can do it. I really admire people that can, because it's hard. There we go. I'm getting some mad faces. Why am I getting mad faces? Who's mad at me? I'm trying to go as fast as possible, guys. I know my lives are pretty lengthy sometimes. But I really don't like to go when my project is only halfway done. I like to finish it. So I know it's hard for a lot of you guys to sit and watch 2 hours of somebody painting, but I really appreciate it. my day off. I'm enjoying learning from you. Thank you. I'm not a great teacher and I don't sit there and teach a lot of the things, but I do like to show y'all what I do. You know, some of my techniques. A lot of the stuff that I do is, I mean, I taught myself. So a lot of the stuff is maybe probably different than what other people, um, how other people do it. So that's why when I watch other people go live, I just like to watch because, I mean, everyone does things differently. So even if I don't explain exactly everything, I like to, to show y'all at least what I'm doing. Maybe you can pick something up from there. And I am left-handed, so it's hard for me to do words sometimes because I try to want to run my hand across. Sometimes I'll start on the opposite side, but I know it's kind of a little bit weird for you guys. So I don't do it all the time to start from that side, the right side to the left side. Hmm. Do what you do. It would probably blow my simple mind if you did it opposite than what I'm used to, though. Yeah, I know. It's just it kind of plays tricks on people's brains, when I do start on the other side because they're like, "What are you writing?" Like, especially if you can't really see the word that's traced on my canvas or on my door hanger. Like, you're like, okay, I have no idea what this person's writing. But sometimes it just makes it easier for me to go backwards when it's already traced on my door hanger. I'm doing okay right now, though. Do it next time. I can do it now if y'all want to see what I'm doing. I can do it now. That's the things us lefties have to do. Sometimes we just do it. I wish it wasn't like wrong. I think I could possibly spell things out opposite maybe. I don't know. Never tried it. That'd be cool. To get like a spiral, like a left-handed spiral and start writing stuff. I bet everybody would think I was crazy or something. That'd be cool though. Well, we're all here to watch how you do it, so don't change it for us. Oh, yeah. I mean, I just I try not to make people crazy. I try not to make too many people crazy. Some people are kind of OCD on things, and if it's not the way it's supposed to be, it's kind of cringy a little bit, but I don't always do it this way though. I like to do it like this sometimes. On some fonts are easier to do it this way. This one's not really necessary for me to do it this way. Um, but there are fonts where it's a lot easier, that it requires me to put my hand down just a little bit more. Um, I've just kind of learned to, figure out a way to do things. Try and clean up my lines a little bit. I've learned that it makes it so much easier to go with a little liner brush like this one, um, like all the way around on my letters. It makes it a little bit smoother, I think. So I'm using my liner brush just to go around it, and then I fill it in with a little bit bigger flat brush. Has everybody eaten lunch already? I'm starving. I have not eaten lunch yet. I don't even know what time it is. It's 3 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm hungry. No wonder I'm hungry. I probably should have eaten before I turned on the live. Oh my gosh, y'all, that fly is driving me nuts. Just made a protein shake and still drinking it. I haven't had a shake in a while. Maybe I'll have a shake today. I like to have my shakes with bananas though, and I don't have bananas, so. I didn't either, but still made it, and I forgot how delicious it was either way. Yeah, I know. I just get set in my ways. Goodness, I think we almost made it to the end. I do want to highlight my leaves just a little bit more too, or define them anyway. I forgot to do that. But other than that, we're done. I love it. I think it looks so pretty. I love sunflowers. They make me happy. Oh, I lost y'all again. I really hate this. I'm really debating on quitting using StreamYard. It's giving me so many problems. think that looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to this. I like it the way it is. There we go. There we go. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. This is it. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. What do you guys think? Thank you guys for sticking with me and for being here again and spending time with me and talking to me, keeping me company. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week then. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, sister.